Hey, what's up, world? They call me Little Zen.
And I'm Joe Chenka, and together we're players. It's a funny story because we were hanging out. We were actually it was everybody that was campaigning, and we were freestyling. I mean, it was boring, you know. We didn't know nobody there. You just showed up. Turns out that he freestyled, I freestyled, and one of my other buddies named Paulo freestyled. You know what I'm saying? He stayed out in Reno, got his beautiful family and everything now. But you know what I'm saying? It was just one of those coincidences.
Yeah, you know, and then we were like, hey, let's go back home. We liked each other's style. We're like, hey, you got talent. My boy, he does beats. So I was like, hey, man, you know, you're very talented with freestyling and beats. So then we came home and boom, play as it is. I was raised in 4 different locations. 2 of them was in LA, you know, South Central Los Angeles, home sweet home. And I was raised in the city of Maywood, which is here in LA as well, you know, suburbs. Also, I was raised in Memphis, Tennessee in 1997. My boy Daryl Shoup showed love, his family. You know, me and my cousin Tricky, you know, stayed out there for a while. And I also stayed in Chicago, Illinois. And I was raised also in Bloomington, Illinois. You know what I mean? Much love to all my people in Bloomington, Illinois. I got a lot of family and friends out there.
I was raised in one place, shit. I mean, he was privileged enough to be able to see a little bit of the world, you know, but I was raised in downtown Los Angeles, Pico Union, to be more specific. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that place, you know what I'm saying? 2 blocks west of the Staples Center. I've been making music since I was 16, 17, you know? What does that make? I'm 26 now. That makes it 9 years? 9 years? 9 years making music, man. I just been pushing, bro. Started off with you know, with not a lot of sense of direction. Is me and my boy X-Store, a couple of my other friends, you know. A big shout out to X-Store doing all the video for all the stuff we're doing, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I started making music, and it was just a huge passion. That's all it was behind it, you know. I just kept thinking to myself, this makes me feel happy. This makes me feel validated, you know. This makes me feel like I'm someone in this world, like I have something to accomplish instead of just sitting around, you know, just sitting around and being a dumbass kid, just smoking weed.
Well, with me, you know, I've been doing this for about, you could say, going on 10 years now. You know what I mean? Got in because of my family, Big Dice. Shuts out to the man. Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, you know, he got me in the game a little bit. You know, my cousin Tricky, rest in peace, in 97, he used to freestyle as well. You know, we were in Memphis, Tennessee, kicking it with, you know, in Orange Mountain Projects with my boy Daryl. Shout out Big D, you know, Charlie. All my boys in Memphis, Tennessee. And, you know, since then I've been picking up the music and then gave it a shot. Now we've been doing it. Now we're moving forward with this Players project. It's looking, you know, it's going pretty well.
It's hard to define it. It's just one of those things where we just make music. I mean, really, to tell you the truth, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, we just make music, right? It's just, well, how else can you define it? I mean,
that's what we call ourselves, Players. I mean, we do a little bit of everything from techno, hip hop, pop.
Man, some stuff we got coming out right now, mambo stuff.
And we actually got stuff. You know, we do politics, if you want to call them conspiracy
conscience
theories.
Music, people call it
whatever.
Conspiracy theory. We call it conscience music.
But we know, we got stuff out there. My boy Chris, shout out to him, man. You know, giving us love. We coming on this documentary. Look out, The Great Colin. Not even calling Colin.
Colin, C-U-L-L-I-N-G.
If you don't know what that word means, look it up in the dictionary. You're gonna learn something. But yeah, we're gonna come out in that documentary. Shout out to Chris. Look out, you know, you can look it up on www.thegreatcolin.org. Check it out. You know, it's a documentary coming out soon. Our music is gonna be playing on there. You know, that's what I'm saying. We do a little bit of everything.
Shit, I guess you say we make techno, pop, hip hop, conscience, shit, R&B, mambo, reggaeton, politic music, Man, you name it, bro. Rock, I don't know, bro. You throw it at me, I'll make it probably. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what we're called players, because we don't feel like we should be labeled with a certain genre. You know, we want to be the Bruce Lee in the music industry. We got no style. We just do what we like. You know what I mean? You know, Bruce Lee used to go in there in the yellow suit, and he didn't tell you he did karate or kung fu. He just could have kind of whoop ass. And that's what Bruce Lee did.
Man,
that's what we is right now. We like the Bruce Lee in the industry right now. If y'all could understand, I'm trying to give you that analogy. Hopefully y'all can comprehend that.
Man, we listen to everything from The Temptations to
Tupac Shakur,
to cumbia, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Spanish,
man, banda, heavy metal, Iron Maiden, Metallica,
little reggaeton, classic rock from Fleetwood Mac. You know, let's just say,
you know what I'm saying? Like, man, everything, dude.
I think we're pretty musically inclined, and for being bilingual, it helps that all as well, because, you know, we get both worlds and shit. But
I mean, just everything, dude. I mean, I remember from being little, from hearing stuff.
Oldies,
like golden oldies, you know, like, man, like,
you know,
jazz.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
It was, man, my parents played
NWA.
Dude, Tigres del Norte, stuff like that. But,
you know what I mean? Antonio Aguilar.
It's everything, bro.
Ramon Ayala.
And,
Chalino Sanchez.
Man, that's where we come from, bro. It's just, I mean, it's everything together at the same time. I guess that's what you could call it. You know, it's like a smash up of influences.
And that's what influences us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's why we're like that. Cause I mean, we used to listen to all sorts of stuff. You know, coming up, it wasn't just I'm a rocker.
We never.
I only listen to Paisa music. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, we listen to everything. You know? It's
how about we say like this? Not to diss anybody, but you know, like we was more like leaders. You know what I mean? Like we didn't fight. Like people wouldn't tell me, hey, don't listen to this because of this. You know, I always lead myself and say, hey, this is what I like. This is what I'm gonna listen to.
That's so smart.
You know what I mean? And just that's, you know, what you like do. If you got a bunch of 10 friends,
be yourself. I mean, that's really
you,
what
man. You like it.
If you're bumping it and it feels good and it makes you vibe.
How about if you could relate to it, then that's you.
That's good.
You know what I mean? If you could relate to it.
And let me tell you something. You ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody. If you like it, that's what it is.
It's you.
It's to you.
Question.
Man.
What gets me inspired actually is the freedom of expression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got, with the mic, we could express ourselves however we want. If it's about politics, if it's love, if it's heartbreak, if it's, you know, a loss of a family member, if it's whatever we feel like we could relate to, the world's, you know.
The mic is a very powerful tool.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something about the mic. If you think that whoever makes music is just playing around, let me tell you something. When you say something, that's energy that comes out of you. If it's party energy, negative energy, I'm talking about I'll murder you music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's bad. I bump it sometimes, but you know, there's in its place for everything. But what I'm saying is, you gotta remember what you say, and if you breathe bad energy, it's only gonna repeat itself. So we take it into a sense where we get inspired by the reality of stuff, man. We try to keep our feet on the ground. We know that kids are out there hungry. We know that we all love to party. We know that, man, shit, dude, we like women. We know all that stuff, you know. We know that when you're in a relationship, it ain't that easy. Sometimes it's the best thing that you can find for yourself. So we try to relate to everything. We try to keep our feet on the ground, and every song that we make, I mean, we try to put as much of us into it as we can. Because if we don't, we're not giving you what you deserve.
And the world inspires us a lot, you know what I mean? From watching everything, how the world's changing, you know, from a blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, that's a big inspiration to me, and I'm guessing to my boy right here as well. So I'm saying, you know, inspiration comes from, you know, everywhere. Freedom, you know, freedom to express it as well. That's why I say,
that's the main point behind it.
My inspiration is being able to express it, and that's
being able to tell you what we feel
and how we feel
when we want to,
and maybe you could relate to it. You know what I mean?
And if you can't, but if you do, you know what I'm saying?
Much love.
That's just the reality of it, you know.
Joe, Ochenko makes the music.
I make the music, and we both do the writing. You know what I'm saying? We write from female vocals to rap lyrics. You know what I'm saying? We try to do everything ourselves. You know, we don't just do music. We do, what else? We do
film. We do the film music video. We do film editing. We also do graphic design. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My boys handle everything. Shout out to X-Store. You know, he's our homie. He helps us out with the filming, graphics, everything as well. Chris Maple, shout out to him as well.
Crazy photographer right there, man.
Great photographer. You know, if you look at our Facebook, stuff like that, he does the photography. He's hooked us up.
Shit, as far as we can go, bro. You know?
We're gonna reach to the moon. Nah, we're just playing. But no, we won't make it pretty far. You know, we're very talented. I think we got, you know, again, he got perfect, you know, producing skills, writing skills, me as well. So Players is gonna go far. Music is, you know, pretty kid-friendly now, down to earth. So I really see Players as an independent pop, you know, hip-hop label. You're gonna see us pretty far.
Go to playersmusic.webs.com. Right there we got info on everything, man, from our music videos to your YouTube links to you can follow us on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? We got merchandise, we got the music downloads, there's the iTunes links, there's everything right there, man. If you need any information on Players, go to playersmusic.webs.com.